Jeremiah here with Adventure Motorsports to talk about snow bikes. At Adventure, we love all the seasons, but winter is one of our most favorite. Two of the things that we like to play with in the snow are our Arctic Cat snowmobiles and our snow bikes. Today I'm going to talk about the Rale Snowbike kit. This is actually a trade-in bike that we had. It was a 21 that we picked up on trade. It was really clean, it was low hours, and we put a Rale Snowbike kit on it. Now, one of the big factors of the Rale Snowbike is that you can use your stock suspension. So we don't have a trio. We didn't have to respring it for Supercross springs. We're running the stock setting sprung for a 220-pound rider. On the front end, that's really cool. It uses a Simmons Ski. It's got the new mount. There was an old style mount. We've got the new mount on there. And Rale is just a product out of Western Power out of Boise. On the back end, this is the 120, which is the original kit. Again, what's cool about it, this is the rear shock. There's a strut. We don't have any additional suspension. We don't have anything extra. And if you look at the pivot point, it's very close to the front of the bike so that it handles more like an actual dirt bike and not like a snowmobile because the pivot point is so close and we're using our own suspension. Some of the other modifications that we made, C3 is a company out of Canada. We are a dealer for them. Fantastic product. It bypasses your coolant so that we can add it up to the bars. And then it's really an easy way to tell what your engine temp is. If your hands get cold, your engine temp's a little too low. If your hands are burning up, your engine temp's a little too high. By running the C3 and modulating temperature through our bars, we can ride below zero. We haven't had to run blankets. We haven't had to block off radiators. We ride pretty hard once we get about 3 or 4 feet of snow. We really don't have issues with these bikes. The only time that we've had an issue overheating is if we get a newer rider, they forget to shift and we start running up second when we should probably be in first. We added a light because it's always fun to be the first one on the trail and beat all the sleds. So we'll get up at 4 in the morning, hit the parking lot by 5:30, ride till 8, and then as all the trailers are pulling in, we're pulling out. It's always a fun time. We kept the stock pegs. I would switch those out for this season. Just something a little bigger. I've got size 13s, and when we get a little bit of snow and ice on there, a bigger peg is a little bit more comfortable. Running the stock seat, we're running the C3 air intake with the Yamaha. Your air box and your intake is up high. It's one of the easiest ones to set up as a snow bike, and it's one of our favorite ones to set up, but we've also done Hondas, we've done a Suzuki, we've done a Kawasaki. We've also set up a couple 2-strokes. So we can set up whichever bike you want. It's just a matter of reaching out to us and we'll get you fixed up. The only limiting factor with the Yamaha and just being up front, your fuel capacity is a little bit low. So we're always running extra fuel on the rear. It's not our favorite place to have that weight, but as fast as we start burning in the tank, we'll empty that out. So before noon, we've got all that weight off there and then we can start jumping and having fun in the powder. But if you're not sure about snow bikes, if you're curious about snow bikes, give us a call. Better yet, stop by. We've got several carryover Rale kits we'd make you a great deal on. And we know Rale also has some promotions going this year where you can get a free stand and a few other things. So give us a call or stop by. We'd love to get you fixed up and out playing in the snow.